Hello everybody, Happy New Year. And I tell you what, winter's here. It's bloody freezing today. I was just looking at the thermometer there, it's 2 degrees. See your breath. All the water's frozen up and all, so I hope the tap hasn't, because I want to get the kettle on. Like I say, it's freezing, but there's still plenty to do. It's always got to be done. Better than sitting in the house. Anyway, get some fresh air. So I'll say the usual thing and crack on, and I'll see you in a bit.
It's Dave at the allotment. Allotment Dave.
Bring the sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love.
That was Walking Wise and Bring Me Sunshine. So we come to the point. I want to call you boys, I can't really.
Well, chopping wood and listening to a bit of that certainly warms you up. Ooh, you gotta watch your fingers though. Annie, get in your chair. Go on. Well, it's time to get them blackberries back. It's still too damp to dig over, so get the sickle out, get some action on. What I'm doing is getting the dead wood out and trimming them back. Give them a good haircut for the winter. They'll grow back no bother by the time it's ready for them to flower again. So I'll crack on with that. Well, that's that done. Big pile of dry brambles there to burn. Here comes Annie. Don't knock the camera. Oh, go on, get past. All this. Like I say, I've just been cutting all the dead branches back. Stuff like that. All the dry grass from the bottom. That'll do for that section. So I'll let that dry out and get burned. That's what time is it? It's 2 o'clock now, and there's you can still see It's all frozen still. It's just starting to melt. That would make a good window, that. Temporary windows. Right. Cup of time. The match is on. I haven't been listening to it, like, because I'm not interested, to tell you the truth. But there's Annie. Go on your chair, girl. She's cool. I'm going to put the fire on for her now as well. So back soon. Well, just before it gets too dark, I've got the fire on now. It's getting a bit cold. I'll have a quick cuppa before I shoot off. I've had a couple of comments on my stove thing there and how to make it, man. It's pretty straightforward. I just shut that because it's making a noise. It's just a colour gas bottle. That's obviously, you've got to be careful when you're cutting the top off. You know, you've got to know what you're doing. But there was a video on YouTube. I got the idea off that, you know. I didn't pay anything. The only thing I had to like buy was the cutting blades, you know. But they were about a tenner, so it didn't cost that much. The actual chimney's just an old, well, we call it a shit pipe, you know, from a house. Old cast iron guttering sort of thing. That's all that is. Straight up through the roof. It's just clay to seal around the chimney. So it's been straightforward. Pretty straightforward, I should say. Now there's something that's been bugging us for a while, so I'll talk about it now. I've noticed, and there's a few people that have mentioned this now. People who've got YouTube channels who've got like thousands upon thousands of subscribers, and I've noticed there's a couple. Well, there's one in particular. They've got thousands, like I don't know how many, but you know, a lot. And they make videos in the copy of like lower, like me. I've got 379, I think now, subscribers, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. But it just knocks us when these higher members, sort of thing, like steal people's ideas who are, and then they put it on their video, sort of thing, and all their subscribers are saying, oh, that's a great idea, that well done, and blah blah, you know, when it wasn't their idea in the first place. If they're gonna do that, they should at least mention the person who they saw the idea from in the first place, because at the end of the day, that's not really fair. That there's a few times I've noticed a couple of things that I've done, and then within the next day I've seen someone upload a video and it's exactly the same as what I've just done. So it's as if they were watching me to get ideas for their videos. You know what I mean? It's just Knox's, like. There's no need for it. And you know who you are, by the way. That's enough of that rant anyway as well. The Newcastle match is on. They're playing Man City at the minute, so I think it's 1-1 each, half time. I'm surprised they'll probably end up getting beat. But I'm not here to whinge about football or whinge about YouTube subscribers. I just thank everybody, all my subscribers I've got me, because like I say, you've made me day. It's all good. Gotta put some more wood on the fire. Better chop some more wood and all. Yeah, but winter time at the allotment, there is, you know, there is things to do. I've seen a lot of videos. Tony's allotment, he's been cracking on. Dan, he's been cracking on, you know. Oh, the onions are them. I got some giant onion seeds off Dan. Thanks. I've started them off in the house. It's a bit cold here, like up in like Newcastle. We're about 5 to 6 weeks behind, like when spring comes. So in London, when it's spring, it'll be 6 weeks later, because it actually travels up, and it takes 6 weeks to get to like Newcastle. So we still do all right, you know what I mean. Still got like a season. We can still grow things that we wouldn't bother having an allotment if I couldn't grow anything. Well, the fire's gone out, so I'll stoke that and come back on. Right, I'm back. That's better. Where was I? I can't remember, so I'll talk about this. Thanks a lot to everybody who leaves comments and watches me videos and all that, because it's, like I say, it's really appreciated. As you've probably noticed, I haven't been commenting back for a while. It's because I am used to that Google Plus thing, but it's just I'm not, if you know what I mean. 1 minute I'm signed in, and then the next minute I'm not signed in, and I've got all of these comments. I do read them all though, and I do try and, you know, comment back. But I'll make a point of returning a comment back to all my comments from now on. That's the New Year's resolution. I've put a few videos up, you've probably noticed. When I was in Frockley, I've been up there quite often now. It's my second home. For all you that are interested, me and Paula are going great. Happy days, you know. I've never felt so happy ever. This hat's staying heading. It's been great. 2014, what an excellent start, and things can only get better. And you know what I mean, Paula. You'll see. So thanks for the comments and all of the comments on them videos. Rush, you know. It's nice to see that people are actually happy for the both of us. And that brings us back on to what I was saying last video about making like YouTube friends. Honestly, it's great. I enjoy watching all your videos. It's I'm gonna make sure that doesn't go out this time. It's all good, you know. It's warmed up quite a bit now actually. It's not too cold outside. It was freezing this morning. It's the earliest I've been to the allotment for a while, because I was in Frockley this morning. I had to get the bus back early because Paula was at work. In fact, she's there until tomorrow morning, so I had to get the bus back from there. 10 o'clock, I was here for 11. I had my bacon started in the house before I come, because it's cleaner. There's not much else I can really talk about here. apart from getting things done, you know. Before you know it, spring will be upon us, and it'll be a case of getting the old hoe back out and starting all over again. But it's always good. Look forward to everything, you know. Happy days. So thanks once again for everybody who subscribed, commented, liked and even disliked. Cool, you know. When all the best days all. Great. Harry's chilling in the chair there. She's glad the fire's on, like, because she doesn't like the cold. So anyway, peace out, and I'll see you next time, okay? Ta-ra. That's copper time. A magpie up there. See if I can zoom into it. Dodgy birds, magpies, like. I know that sounds a bit crazy coming from a Geordie, but they are. It's because of them that little birds like sparrows and what have you are in decline, because the magpies are on the rise. I mean, when I was a bairn, you'd be lucky if you saw one magpie. Nowadays, they're all over the place. I'm sick of walking around saluting everyone that I see. One for sorrow, two for joy and all that. I'll just quickly show you around here. Ruined here. Nothing much. Saying that, I don't know if the rhubarb's starting to come back already. That's starting to grow already, so things are looking up. I'll have to get round to getting some plants. If anybody knows, is there? I was going to get a rose bush, but wait, I'll just put that down there a second. I wanted to buy a rose bush to plant down here, and I don't know if you can get, or does anybody know if you can get purple roses? If you do know if you can, leave a comment down below, please. Cheers. Back to the tour, if that's what you can call it. I just leave all of this round the pond area until late spring, because there's loads of frogs and they like to hibernate underneath all of that, so I don't want to disturb anything. This rose bush here, that's started growing back as well, so I'm glad about that. Nothing much else. As you can see, it's all still soaking wet, but I don't know if you can notice as well, the big clumps of soil are now turning into little clumps of soil. I've just left these. In fact, I'll just take the net off this now, I think. Let the birds have them. But just an experiment anyway. So these cabbages here were late sowns. They'll sit, you know, you'll get a. They're all right, you know. I can't remember when I actually planted them, but I'm sure it'll be on one of my videos. That's the pile of brambles there. It's much tidier there now. Nothing going on in the greenhouse, but that reminds us what I've got to do something. So I'll stoke this fire while I'm here, because it's gone out. Right. That and this. The greenhouse. There's nothing much going on, but what does need to go on around about this time, or if not sooner, try and get the door open. Get rid of these old flowers now. Time to start tidying up in here soon. These are still growing. I'll just nip that off there because it's too late, but these are all next year's chrysanthemum cuttings there. Now that will be a good one. Because what happens with these as well, see there's a few growing from the bottom. Now they're the cuttings that you want because they already have a good root on. But you can also take these cuttings off, which is a bit more difficult, and it's like a cheating sort of way, really. But once that there gets to about 2 inches, you can break it off and leave a little bit of the stem on, just like you would if you're taking like a tree cutting or something, and then you root it in. It doesn't need rooting powder, it's fine. But what I'll do is I'll put my terracotta burner. I'll put that on. I'll just give us 5 seconds. Have a look at them pepper plants while I light the candle. I know this isn't the biggest candle in the world, like, but it doesn't need to be. Out of all of the candles I've used as well in the past, the church candles are the best, and for some reason, and I don't know why, you get purple candles, and they must have some sort of like reason for them, but the purple ones, that I burnt one of them last year, and it burnt solidly for about at least 3 days. So they're worth getting. Like I think you have to go to a proper like church shop to get them. Something to do with Easter or something. But like I say, the purple ones seem to burn the best for the longest, so they're the ones to get. They're probably a bit more expensive than the usual ones, but I've noticed as well, if you get cheap candles, and this like them tea lights, the cheap ones, they don't burn for 4 hours. I put one on the other day and it didn't even burn for an hour. Then the wick had gone, so that's you know, it's worth investing in a bit of a better candle. The church ones seem to be the ones to go for. So that's that. See that? That burns there. You don't have to cover the top over, like. There's no reason for that. So that's what I'll do. Get this kettle on. And that's about it. Fire's still going there nicely, sound. Put the kettle on. Oof. That's it. So I'll let that burn, boil, and go home, get me tea.